Yo, what is up, YouTube? Listen, I want to talk about something that we all pretty much go through, bro, and different people handle it different than others. But I want to talk about something that we can all relate to is stress. When it comes to living your day-to-day life, whether you work a 9 to 5, whether you run a Fortune 500 company, or whether you're just a regular entrepreneur starting his first business, we all deal with stress at different levels. Now, one thing one of my guys said, Andrew Tate, is the more stress you can deal with at a high level, the more you'll get paid. We all handle stress differently, and this is just my take about stress, right? I'm stressed every day. I'm stressed every week because I'm putting pressure on myself to perform. But also I'm putting pressure on myself to perform in a certain time window because I gotta get shit done. Why I gotta get shit done? Because I wanna be at a certain place at a certain time with a certain outcome. Now that's me because I'm an entrepreneur. Other people got different type of stress. Some people let stress from the outside affect their inside. And what I mean is they get stressed about shit they can't control. If you get stressed about shit you can't control, you always gonna be stressed to the point where it starts affecting you emotionally. And that's the number one thing you don't wanna do, because when it comes to so many distractions out here and so many things to fill in your dopamine, the last thing you wanna do is have stress affect you emotionally. And it's hard for me to say that because I'm a victim of it too. Like some things like I get stressed about and it hits me, but I gotta like back up. I gotta think logical about it. I try to get myself out of that mindset immediately when I start letting stress get to me emotionally. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I take a second. I may take an hour or two, let this shit hit, feel it, you know what I'm saying? But right after that, I'm getting my ass back up and doing something about it. And people handle stress differently, like I said. Like some people, when they get stressed, they eat. Some people, when they get stressed, they go to the gym. Some people, when they get stressed, they smoke or drink. Whatever the case may be, they do something to try to kind of fill that void at the time so they can make their stress go away. And the truth is, when it comes to dealing with stress, you gotta be able to manage it and push through that shit. Right now, bro, when I get stressed, bro, and I had a real bad habit at doing this, is I'm a stress eater, bro. I'm in good shape, you know what I'm saying? I go to the gym, I'm pretty consistent, but some days I have so much built upon me where I get so stressed where the best thing I wanna do is I go for car rides or I sit in my car, because you know, I like cars. Sometimes I go out to get my mind off the stress. I'm starting to change my mind on how I deal with stress, right? When it comes to stress to a degree on how my life works, I take stress as a good thing. Like I said, I like when stress happens to me now. Back then I hated it, but I know it's a good thing now, because when you can be able to handle stress and you're able to maneuver around it and still get shit done as even if nothing happened, you're gonna be all right. Because at the same time, you're not being emotional about it. You're seeing it for what it is and you coming up with a solution. Or if you don't come up with a solution at that time, you're just fighting through it as if it was a regular day. And I think that's the best way you can go about it. And you can call it not having sympathy. I ain't gonna say having sympathy, but not being emotionally unavailable even to yourself. When you got shit to do every single day and it's like a deadline behind it, you can't stop because stress is holding you back. You know what I'm saying? If something traumatic happened in your life, cool. But if something just is stressed and it's problems every single day that you kind of used to, or it's some shit that just happened out of nowhere, well, you gotta look at the good side. Like, for example, let's just say you get pulled over by the cops or the police because something went left, and like he pulled you over for something that was inconvenient and you gotta pay a ticket now. Like my friends would tell me, I used to like, damn, he got my ass. They said, well, at least you can afford to pay for it. A lot of people can't afford to pay for it. I'm like, damn, that's a good way to look at it. You gotta look at the positive side of the negative outcomes. That's the only way you can think about this shit. You gotta look at the positive side. Well, shit, at least I got the money to pay for this ticket. I can go ahead and go about my day and I can go ahead and keep driving. At least my license ain't revoked. Every negative situation that comes in your life revolving around stress as well, you gotta look at the positive side of it, because there's no benefit to looking at the downside. What you gonna do about looking at the downside? It's gonna drive you deeper into your emotions, feeling sad. It's gonna put you at a state where you just don't wanna do anything. So you always gotta look at stress as a positive thing, or if you don't, look at the best outcome of it. Like, how can this benefit me? What can I do to get around this situation or push through it? Or just look at the bright side. Well, at least I got this and I can I can go ahead and move forward. A lot of people don't think like that. They just let it soak into them and then they want to tell other people how they feel. That's not changing the outcome at all. What you gotta do is put your goddamn pants on and do something about it, right? I'm stressed right now, bro. I got a lot of shit I gotta do today. I got deadlines. What time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock and I gotta get these videos done right now because I got other shit I gotta do that meets a certain deadline because it's so much pressure on me. I gotta move in a month, right? I gotta move in a month. I gotta have everything planned. I gotta make sure my dog has all his shots. I gotta make sure my car can get transferred over to, you know what I'm saying, my city, the city that I'm going to next. All the papers got to be set up. Like everything got to be taken care of, and I got a limited window to get all this shit done. But at the same time, it's a blessing because I can be able to do this. It's just all about how you navigate stress. If I feel like if you can't learn to navigate stress, you're a weak-minded person, that you're gonna always be in the position you are right now, or feeling the same way constantly whenever you come across stress. Because if you're strong enough, you can identify a problem. Okay, cool. Like you're just a problem solver, right? You just, okay, cool. Even if you're just like a regular person, you feel it for the moment, you soak. But you get over that shit. Me, I get over shit quick. So in the same day, I'm like, okay, cool. It is what it is. Let me go ahead and take care of this, or this is how I gotta move about it moving forward, right? I would say, since you're not me and I'm not you, the best way you can go about navigating stress is find an outlet that's positive, right? Some people, like I told you, when they get stressed, their positive outlet is going to the gym. That's a good way to look at it too, because you feel like you're doing something positive for yourself that makes you feel better, but also that's productive, right? Like I told you, my bad, dirty habit was eating out every time I got stressed. Like when too much hit me at one time, too much shit to do, I get stuck, I freeze up, right? It's just too much pressure to perform and get everything done within a short amount of time. The shit still affects me to this day, but I just deal with it different. Okay, cool. Let me knock out the most important task today. Let me move the task that I can get to later another day. Let me make these tasks a priority so I can go ahead and get this shit done where it can still meet the outcome I want throughout the week. That's just how I see it. And just to go a step further, bro, I'm gonna be 100. I don't believe in depression. Why would I allow myself to get depressed? Depression is not real. It's something that you feel for sure at a certain time, but being clinically depressed, I don't believe in it. I don't care what people say, doctors say. I feel like it's a state of mindset. You control your own mind, so you making yourself depressed, despite a situation that or an event that happened in your life, you control how you feel despite what happened. So if something did happen, a parent died, a kid, something happened tragic, by all means feel that in the moment, but don't let that carry throughout your life, because it's not gonna get better for you and how you look at things, right? You just gonna take that and whatever else that comes behind it, you're gonna continue to be depressed. Like it's just not a positive feeling. And I'm the type of person that reads energy. So if you come around me and I'm pretty much a happy person, everybody I talk to, girls I dated, they pretty like, you just happy all the time. Yes, nigga, like I got no choice but to look at a positive outcome. So when people come around me and they got dead energy, or they dry, or their energy is negative or weak or soaking, I gotta get the fuck away from them, bro. I just cannot be around people with this low vibrational, like just give off a toxic energy. I can't do that, right? Especially if you're depressed or you sad all the time, get away from me. I can understand and listen to you for sure. I could be your friend and hear you out, but I'm the type of person to give you the outcome. A lot of people do not want to hear an outcome. They just want to feel what they feel at that moment. That's why I'm not gonna be talking to them, or they're gonna be the fuck away from me. Anyway, that's just how I feel. This is gonna be the video for today. Listen, if you want to get financially free, if you want to make 6 figures a year, 6 figures a month, listen, I got a free community. Now, I'm not even gonna say it's free anymore. I got a community down below that you can join to help get your credit clean, so you can start getting access to funds to start building your business, buy assets, start AI, whatever the case may be. Join the community down below. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all on the other side. Peace.